Kevin was one of those rare people who had been brought up in sort of a rocky upbringing, and became this really, really strong, independent, charismatic person. He's an amazing dad. Genuinely, I think that was one of the best things that I got to experience with Kevin was watching him be a dad. So we actually, we got pregnant when we were 21. So we were really, really young. It's sort of one of those things where you have to grow up really fast. And just getting to see Kevin become this, I mean, he was already a great man, but he honestly blossomed into this. I think having a kid just really helped him find that, this is my purpose in life and this is what I want to do and I want to be an amazing dad. He grew up not knowing who his dad was. So for that, to be a great dad to our kids was genuinely his biggest pride and joy. He was, so passionate about being a police officer and going to school. He graduated on top of his class in the police academy and stuff like that. And when Kevin actually got on the road, I remember him coming back night after night, and he would just tell me these stories of the people that he would come into contact with. And as I said before, Kevin grew up with having, pretty much nothing. He was evicted from his home. His mom was really sick and she couldn't really care for him. He went like 3 days without eating food one time. And it was a very, very traumatic, upbringing up until he was about 16, where his adopted mom took him. But for him to be a police officer, it wasn't about catching bad guys. It was genuinely about helping people, because he came into contact so much with people who they had stories just like him.
When law enforcement is out on a domestic violence call, it's very volatile situation. There's so many emotions going on with everyone involved, within the incident. And then, sometimes you have children that are there as well. So it takes quite a few officers to, we want to make sure we get everyone separated to really find out the true story and find out what's going on in the household and help those kids as well that are in there, with why the police are there and, we really can't make it easier on them, but try to soothe them and, just pretty much calm the situation down and figure out what's going on. I have a passion for the job. I really enjoy taking care of the victims that are out there, survivors as they're also called, and letting them know that there is someone who does care about them and will walk them through the process from a law enforcement standpoint.
My life was destroyed because of it, and I wasn't directly correlated with that incident at all, so speaking up and speaking out and trying to get help for somebody, it genuinely, it's not just about helping a survivor through that tragedy. It's potentially protecting the lives of innocent children, of innocent families that are not even directly correlated to it. I am strong for Valencia Strong.
I am here to protect survivors of domestic violence.